All right, this lesson is on storyboarding. For homework, what you need to do is you're going to create an e-card storyboard. And a storyboard is basically where you take little thumbnail sketches of what you want your story to look like, how you want your story to progress. But instead of drawing just one image, you draw a sequence of images to let us know kind of what's happening in each scene and how you're going to get to the end of your movie or animation, okay? So I provide you with this storyboard template, all right? And basically you would draw a picture here to kind of illustrate, how your e-card is going to start and then what's going to happen next, what's going to happen next, what's going to happen next. And here you can basically, because your sketches aren't going to be that great, I don't expect little masterpieces in each one of these squares, you can draw kind of what's being seen as images, the effects, like is something lit up, is it blinking, is it moving, is it walking, okay? Transitions, if there's a transition like between here and here, you can write fading or disappearing or swiping or growing or zooming in or zooming out, things like that. Soundtrack, if there's music playing or if there is talking, then you would do that here. And then timing, like how long is this going to be visible for? Is it visible for 3 seconds, 2 seconds, just so that you kind of get a sense of how this is going to progress, okay? All right, so taking a look at an example, you're going to go here. Now, it's not necessary to write a story for this project. When I see your storyboard, here's an example. When I see these pictures being drawn out here and then this information being written, just by reading this and seeing some of this here, I should be able to get a general sense about what your storyboard is about and therefore what your e-card is about. So, that being said, make sure that you write text in here trying to explain what we're seeing here. So for example, this one, it says, so I hear, and then I guess it's moving or it's coming out to sentence of text popping up from the floor. So it's coming out of the floor. And here it's panning, meaning that it's moving. Instrument music only, 3 to 5 seconds, long enough to read. So I want to make sure that this is visible long enough for me to read it. Sign with a play button, so there's going to be a sign here and there's going to be a little play button here. Sign comes down over the scene. Instrumental music stops. Animation stops long enough to read and starts up upon click. And then there's the sign. There's a sign with some teeth. The teeth come in from all the sides. Sign lifts up to reveal happy dancing teeth. Dancing music begins. 1 to 2 seconds for the transition sign that's moving. And then you keep going here. You have several teeth. They're happy dancing teeth. The dancing music is playing. And 10 seconds of dancing, okay? So then you see them dancing. You see this drill coming into the picture. You see the drill attacking. And then they're like, sorry, have fun. Okay, so there's like an apology. And then it's basically telling them to have fun, all right? So just take a look at how this is going to translate into this. We're going to go ahead and play this animation. Okay, there's a text coming out of the floor. To take your mind off the impending horror, here's some happy dancing teeth. Okay, so you get the idea. So here it is, kind of how it approached. You see the text. There's a little dancing teeth. The drill comes in. It apologizes for still scaring them off, and then it tells them to have fun. Okay. Just so that you know, like the type of wording that you would use in here, I give you this kind of preface of what a storyboard is and the different terminology that you use, like what are images, what are effects, what are transitions, what is sound, and what is timing, so that you know what to write in those areas, okay? So again, it's not necessary to write a story. It's just necessary to complete the storyboard in a detailed fashion that gives me a pretty good sense of what your storyline is and how your e-card animation is going to progress, all right? All right, so that's your homework. When you're done, make sure to turn it into La Lima. If you have any questions, make sure to contact me. Good luck.